Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Stone and the focus of my studio project is urban vacancy, focusing on the disconnect between the built and natural environments. To begin, I'd like to focus on the area of Corktown, located immediately west of downtown Detroit. The area is plagued with vacancy and abandoned lots, with a number of small decaying homes and large empty civic structures, including the massive Michigan Central Station. Upon analyzing the area, a number of the vacancies can be traced to a series of barriers, both physical and perceived, that divide the area. Beginning in the north, the first barrier we experience is that of human infrastructure and nature. Specifically, much of the abandoned and underutilized infrastructure in the area, such as roads, they stand as barriers to natural growth, and as they decay, barriers to further human interaction. To help mitigate this barrier, the selective removal of underutilized infrastructure and the giving of the space back to nature can help mitigate the divide between the natural and built environments by allowing residents of the area to immediately access natural space, really an amenity that's currently widely unavailable because of a desire for perfectly maintained lawns and maintained vacant lots, which prevent natural growth. Moving a bit south, we see the barrier of I-75, probably the most visible and extreme barrier in the area. When constructed, 75 separated the area of Corktown from what is now North Corktown and the Briggs neighborhood. This physical barrier led to additional barriers with respect to natural growth, pedestrian interaction, social interaction, economic investments, and ultimately vacancy. To mitigate this divide, I propose exploring a solution similar to Boston's Big Dig project, whereby they cover the freeway with public green space by providing a more direct, complete connection between Corktown and North Corktown. A lot of the economic success and investment occurring along Michigan Avenue in Corktown can be expected to continue further north into the area of North Corktown, and with that comes increased pedestrian traffic throughout the area. Finally, moving slightly further further south, Michigan Central Station acts as a giant barrier, being both the vacant building itself as well as surrounded by abandoned railway lines and underutilized park space. It acts as a symbol of vacancy and decay in the area. To help mitigate this barrier, as well as incorporate additional human and natural habitat space, I propose the reuse of the building as a large dovecote structure, effectively emptying out a majority of the interior of the building and allowing it to be an open-air habitat, both for naturally occurring plant species and migratory bird species, of which there are over 300 species that migrate through the Detroit area every year on their way south, as well as including urban high-rise living in the building, which will further also help to mitigate the barrier and increase interaction between the natural and human environments in the area of Corktown. Thanks for listening.